good, y'all? This is Dez back with another video, you know what I'm saying? As you read by the title of this video, pretty much I'm going to be stating my opinion on the life and career of the #1 basketball player in the nation in 1984, Ben Wilson. So like I say, if you're interested, definitely keep watching. Now, I ain't find out about him until I think it was 2013, because around that time, yeah, I was just starting to get letters. Cause like I was playing basketball at the time, but I was just starting to get letters, you know what I'm saying, from colleges or whatever. So then I think somebody I went to school with, they was like, hey, you seen the new documentary on ESPN? And I was like, nah. Then he was like, yeah, it's called Benji or whatever. Then he was like, it's about, you know, the #1 player in 1984 or whatever. So I'm like, oh. I said, no, I ain't saw that. I said, I'm gonna have to see it next time it come on. But just so happened, like I said, it came on a Saturday morning on ESPN. I think it was on ESPN Classic. So I was like, oh. So I finally tuned into it. So I was like, well, at first watching it, I was like, hey, dude can ball. You know what I'm saying? Like Magic Johnson with a jump shot. Cause like they were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Tim Hardaway knew him. Who else? I think Doc Rivers knew him. Nick Anderson, you know what I'm saying? They was tight, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know they was that tight, you know what I'm saying? So they knew him. Like a lot of players, they knew him. So I was like, oh, okay. Then they say he went to Simeon. But I was like, yeah, I know about Simeon because, yeah, Derrick Rose, that's what Derrick Rose went. So then I was like, So as I'm watching the documentary, so pretty much like I said, they show his upbringing and everything. Like I said, he was a good kid growing up, you know what I'm saying? Especially living in Chicago, like I say, although yeah, his parents had divorced. I forgot what age it was, but his parents had divorced. But at the same time, he had the mother, you know what I'm saying? She pretty much, she was still strict on him. And then I think also good thing for him was he had like an older brother that, you know what I'm saying, basically was like a father figure to him. Like, yeah, anytime he get out of line, like he said in the documentary, he say going, it was a basic, but he'll say, all right, you do something bad, all right, go in the hole, I'm gonna be down there. He said he would talk to him physically or verbally. You know what I'm saying? Most times we both, you know what I'm saying? But same time, it's like, it's good he had that too, whatever, so he already knew. That's why I tried, like, with my oldest nephew, my niece and my nephews, like, just know I just had it in their mindset, like, yeah, you do something bad, okay, not only will your parents get on you, but I'm gonna get on you too, so. So, you know what I'm saying? So over time, like I said, he grew up, you know what I'm saying, was a good kid, then I didn't know he knew R. Kelly, like him and R. Kelly played basketball. Cause I knew R. Kelly, like he played like in the USBL or whatever, but I didn't know him and R. Kelly played basketball. So I was like, yeah, just y'all can play ball together, but don't pick up R. Kelly bad habits. I'm just saying. But so like I said, they played ball and everything, you know, and that's what I like the growth spurt they say he had. Like I think he was like 5'10" as a freshman, and then going into his sophomore year, I think he was like 6 foot. He was like 6'3" or 6'4". Cause even his brother was like, it was crazy. It was like during the summertime. He said when the summer first started, like him and, you know what I'm saying, Benji was like eye to eye. But then he said, by the end of the summer, he said he had to look up at him. I'm like, dang. So, but then I think he played for a coach that, you know what I'm saying, was notorious for not putting sophomores or underclassmen on varsity. Pretty much it was juniors and seniors or whatever, which, you know what I'm saying, that makes sense, you know what I'm saying, but hey, if they talented enough, yeah, put them on varsity, you feel me? So of course Benji, he had to prove himself, and he proved himself. Hey, that was a rap, you feel me? So then I thought, yeah, you know, so over time, like I said, you saw he was getting better and better, but he didn't really get that #1 spot until he went to the ABCD camp. That's what I think that's the camp ran by the guy that got Michael Jordan his Nike deal or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then he went there and balled out, and then he went there, he became #1 player. That's why I say every time he took a picture, he had that one finger, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much he was saying, like, yeah, I'm #1, you feel me? So then, okay, like I said, he came back to that. That's when, you know what I'm saying, it was showing scenes to where, like, you know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, like, Chicago, it's just know it's a place. It's a place, you know, sometimes you want to be and sometimes you don't want to be, you feel me? So I think it was a game, I think it was against Farragut, and they had like a little brawl over there because somebody had got fouled hard, and then of course, you know, the players gonna fight, and then that's when they say people in the stands, they say, because I think it was at Farragut, so they say people in the stands came out and started fighting. So I was like, God. So even like one of his teammates, he was like, Benji was sitting in the corner laughing. He was like, what you laughing? He was like, what? Like they just want to beat on us because we beating them or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's just typical fans, period. But so like I said, of course, and I said they went on to win the Illinois State Championship or whatever, which I was like, Cause I think what happened was, I think Benji, he had fouled out that game. And then, yeah, he had fouled out the game, and then I think he had motivated one of his teammates to, hey, step up or whatever, and his teammate did step up. So it was like, hey, it was on like that or whatever. But, and I think even before then, like, you know, he used to battle, like I said, it was a player called Kenny Battle. Like I said, he used to battle him. And before then, he it's a school called King High School or whatever. But I know them from watching the movie Hoop Dreams, you know what I'm saying? Because pretty much they had a notorious reputation for getting all the best players to come to their school because they doing all that recruiting them at, like, you know, when they about 9 years old, they trying to recruit them to come play at their school. I'm like, nah. But so I remember they showed them, and then like I said, they got to the championship, and then they won, and then you know, he was on like talk shows. He was on, like I said, he was just everywhere. You know, hey, he the number one player because they say he had Illinois recruiting him, DePaul, Indiana recruiting him. I'm like, boy, I'm like, boy, do not with Bobby Knight. He a good coach, but it's like, well, don't go there. Definitely showed like he had a baby over there. I was like, oh, so of course, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say it's typical, but at the same time, it's like, hey. But they were saying like the chick that, you know what I'm saying, he had a child with, like he was head over here for her. So he was like, so I'm like, hey, I mean, a female perspective, it's like she just always just keep him from his son or whatever. It's just like, I know all that extra stuff. It's just like, but why? Like, especially if he trying to be in this one's life, like why are you trying to keep him away from him? But I ain't gonna lie, also I read something, I don't know if it's true, but they said it could have been possible that the child probably wasn't for Ben, so I don't know.